boys and girls. Welcome to Circle Time Club. I'm teacher Brittany with the Home CEO Academy, and I would love to tell you about our theme this week. And our theme is everything we're going to be learning. But first, let's see if we can guess it together. This is a fruit. It's yellow and long and usually comes in a bunch. That is bananas. So this little bunch of three, 1, 2, 3 bananas is our clue to our theme. Let's find out more. Let's head over to Lexi for our hello song. Take it away, Lexi.
Hello! Today we are going to sing a hello song. Okay, now, if you want, you can join in, but if you don't want to, you can join in when you're ready. Today's a great day. It might be Monday, Tuesday, maybe even Friday. Wednesday is possible too, but it's gonna be all to you. That was a great but short song. That was so much fun.
Hey there, friends. Would you like to sing a song with me? Today I have the song Apples and Bananas. I'm not sure if you heard this one, but it's a fun one singing about how we like to eat apples and bananas and we change the vowels to change the song. So today we're going to do the E, I, and O along with the first chorus. Here we go. I like to eat apples and bananas. I like to eat apples and bananas. Now we're E. I like to eat apples and bananas. I like to eat apples and bananas. Now we're I. I like to eat apples and bananas. I like to eat apples and bananas. Now we're O. I like to apples and bananas. I like to apples and bananas. Great job. What are some healthy snacks that you like to eat? Welcome back to our theme shelf. We have a lot of decorating to do to get this thing ready for our theme. But first, we're going to need our mystery box, and I have it packed with a lot of fun things to help give us clues. Let's start off with the book. So this book here is called Kids Chef Junior, and it's a kid's book about baking and cooking. So a chef is somebody that makes food, and a junior chef is a small person that makes food. So you could be a junior chef with your parents or caregivers, helping them cook dinner, and it's a lot of fun too. Next, I have different types of food, and they get put under categories. So I want you to learn about what kind of foods you like and what they're considered. First, I'm going to get out our grapes. Yes, grapes are a really yummy snack, and they're considered a fruit. So they're a little bit sweeter, and they have natural sugars in them. So it's better than eating something like a cupcake or cookies. You can go to a nice healthy snack like grapes. Next, we have a carrot, and this is considered a vegetable. This carrot is a root vegetable. So what that means is it grows underground, and then when it's all ready, you pull it out, clean it up, and get ready to snack. Now, I also have two different things. I'm going to put these out at the same time. This is a hot dog, which we learned before is a pork product, and this is a steak. So these are animal products. That means they have protein in them. So this is our protein that we would eat. And it's really important too to have a variety of foods in our diet because it gives us different vitamins and minerals so that we can stay healthy. So we have our protein, but protein doesn't have to come from an animal. It can also come in things like beans and legumes, and even tofu if you've ever had that. Next, I have a carton of milk, and this is dairy. Dairy means it comes from a cow. Things like yogurt, cheese, milk, all come from cows, and they have sugars and protein in them too. And also calcium, which is really good for your bones. I next have a little mini loaf of bread or a little baguette. This is considered a carbohydrate. So carbohydrates are something that basically turns into sugar faster. So this will give you energy, but it's not a long-lasting energy. It kind of gives you a little spike and then back down. But carbs are usually very, very yummy. Things like breads, pastas, if you like spaghetti, those would be all your carbs. Next, oops, I'm dropping things here. Next, I have this carton of orange juice. Now this is a fruit, but it's also a beverage. So beverages are things you drink during the day. The most important beverage you can drink is water, but sometimes having low sugar juices are a nice little change. I then have this little pad of butter, and butter, like olive oils, is considered a fat, and we cook with these things to make things taste really yummy. So we would cook our steak maybe in a little bit of butter, and it also helps from our food not to stick on the pans. Next, I have ketchup. Do you put ketchup on your foods? Usually ketchup's very good with something like French fries. So ketchup is considered a condiment. Things like hot sauces and mustards and ketchups, they are all really, really yummy to put on top and give your food a little more flavor. And last but not least, I have a slice of cake, and this one's strawberry cake. Now this is something that is yummy and sweet, but we don't want to eat it every day or we'll have stomach problems and it's not good for our teeth. So it's super important that we get all of our fruits and vegetables, proteins, lots of water, and on occasion, we can have our yummy snacks. So I bet you're wondering, what does all this food have to do with our theme? Well, our theme is mealtime. So our meal times are things like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And like we talked about, it's good to have a variety of foods in your diet so you're not eating the same thing every day. We are going to learn more about mealtime coming up. Welcome to our theme board today, friends. I have some fun stuff for us to finish up our topic. And do you remember what our topic has been the past couple of weeks? All about me. So all about you and your bodies and your family and how to take care of it. Well, this week we have something really fun. It's called mealtime. So mealtime is things like our breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The foods we put in our body to help give us energy and keep us healthy. So that is what we'll be learning this week. Let's go ahead and read our first sentence. We eat breakfast. And we have this little girl here pouring a bowl of cereal with her milk and orange juice. And breakfast is the first meal when we wake up. And did you know what the word breakfast means? Well, fasting means not eating. So through the night, we're sleeping and we're not eating. And then when we break something, we end it. So break fast means we are ending our fast. So that's why it's really important to get a healthy breakfast, because we went all night without eating and we need those foods to give us energy and get our body moving for the day. Our next sentence reads, we eat lunch. So after breakfast, which is usually in the morning after you wake up, you then eat lunch in the afternoon. So lunch can be anything that you like. It could be a cheese sandwich on whole grain bread with some carrots, a slice of pizza. Anything that you like in the afternoon is when you would be eating lunch. And sometimes you would have a snack in between breakfast and lunch, or sometimes you have lunch and then you have a snack, and then dinner is what you have in the evening. So those are our 3 main meals: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And sometimes we have some snacks and desserts in between. But remember that those are our 3 major ones, and all of them are important to eat, especially getting a healthy breakfast. And now let's add our song. This is called Apples and Bananas. This is a fun one, and it's about enjoying apples and bananas and eating them. And they are a very yummy and healthy snack, or you can add them to your breakfast or meal at any time. What is your favorite meal of the day? Now let's head over to the desk with Teacher Mariah for your Wake Up warm-ups this week.
Wake up, warm up. Today I'm going to do an activity called bean count. Now you can do this activity with printable beans, or you can actually use lima beans or some kind of other bean. Now if you use this kind of a bean, it's important to only do this activity with a caregiver because these are small pieces. But let's do this activity. So what we're going to do is we are going to pull a card. Now these cards have beans on them, and they also have a number on them. And so what we have to do when we pull a card is we have to put the matching number of beans onto the 10 frame. These 2 things are called 10 frames. So since I have the number 5, what I would need to do is I would need to put 5 lima beans into the 10s frames. Now the way we do a 10s frame is we always fill it up from the top and then kind of go down. So we would start in this top left corner. So let's start. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just showed 5 beans and I matched my card. Now I'm gonna put a new number here, and it's 10. Now question for you guys. If I've got 10 and I've already got 5 here, I don't really have to start over. I could just count on from 5. So I know I've got 5 here, and I could count on. So this would be 6, because that's the next. 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I've got 10 beans. Look, now I've got an even bigger number. I've got 15 beans. 15 on my bean. I still only have 10, but since 15 is bigger than 10, I could probably just keep these 10 here and just count on. So I know this was 10, to count on, I would say 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Wow, I've got 15 beans now. Well, what if I make a really big number? 20, that's a big number. Instead of starting all over again from scratch, I can just count on from 15. So I know I've got 15 here, so I will go and do 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Did you guys notice that pattern? You know, when I had 5, and then I had 10, and then I had 15, here, 5, 10. First I had 5, then I had 10, then I had 15, then I had 20. 5 ended here, 10 ended here, 15 ended here, and 20 ended here. 5, 10, 15, 20. Now, we have a bunch of other different cards, and your job will be to pull a card and put the matching number of beans on. But before we end this warm-up, I wanted to show you one other thing, and that's how you can have fun with beans. First of all, let's put that all back in here. Have you ever done transferring? Well, it's when you can take some beans in one container and you can transfer it by carefully pouring to another container. I can hold hold this like this and transfer. Just like that. Now sometimes you might accidentally get some beans out, and that's okay. You can just pick it up and put it back in. Now this activity can be done with all kinds of different containers. Look at these 2 scoops that I got from probably some kind of a protein container. You can, let's do it between these 2. So we can hold the scoop. You can hold it this way or even hold it with your hand. And pour. And pour. So that's one activity you can try with some dried beans this week. And remember, these are small, so you don't want to eat those, okay? But it's super fun transferring beans. I hope you enjoyed this activity, and stay tuned for the rest of the video.
Fabulous work with your wake up warm-ups. I hope you had fun. Now let's get ready for story time. Have a seat, get comfortable, and teacher Ashley will read us a story.
Today's book is Sheep Out to Eat by Nancy Shaw, illustrated by Margot Apple. Five sheep stop at a small tea shop. They ask for a seat and a bite to eat. Sheep get menus. Sheep want feed. They point to words that they can't read. It says mouse pie, salmon mousse, clam casserole, spinach custard, minnow noodle, catnip leek, cream of tomato, tarts, pies, chocolate cake, cheesecake, carrot cake, and Darjeeling Earl Grey. These are the kinds of teas they have. Sheep get soup, sheep scoop, sheep slurp, sheep burp. Are they being polite at the table? Waiters bring them spinach custard. Sheep add sugar, salt, and mustard. Sheep take a few bites. Sheep lose their appetites. They don't like the way it tastes. Waiters bring them tea and cake. Sheep add pepper by mistake. Oh no! Sheep chomp. Sheep sneeze. Achoo! Sheep jump and bump their knees. Oh no! Table tips. Teacups smash. Tea drips. Dishes crash. Dishes break. Waiters stare. Tea and cake are everywhere. He does not look happy. Waiters mop all the slop. They ask the sheep to leave the shop. Sheep pout. Sheep walk out. Suddenly, they look about. Sheep crunch. Sheep munch. The lawn is what they want for lunch. Sheep smack lips. Sheep leave tips. They left a lot of money. They'll stop again on other trips. And that was Sheep Out to Eat by Nancy Shaw. Friends, thank you for joining me at my work table. Now remember, all activities we do at the work table need to be completed with teacher or caregiver support. Today, I'm going to show you a really fun activity you will get to do. It is called Order Up, and it says to color and cut out the ice cream shop foods on the next page. Now yours may already be colored in like this, or they may be black and white. If they're black and white, you grab a pack of crayons and your pair of scissors and get ready to cut out. If you need help, some of these things are harder to cut out. You might need a little bit of help with that. And it says a different order for each child. So here it tells you Porter wants 1 scoop of vanilla ice cream in a cone with whipped cream and a cherry on top. So you'll need to get out your, let me show you here, you need to get out your cone. And what did it say? He wanted 1 scoop of vanilla. So let's see, we got our vanilla here. And he wanted it with whipped cream. Here we got our whipped cream. And a cherry on top. Look at that. I made an order for Porter. And he can enjoy that. And then I traced the 1 to show I finished that one. And next I go to Lexi's order. It tells me she wants 2 scoops of strawberry ice cream. Strawberry ice cream. And she wants hers in a dish. And she wants chocolate sauce and a cherry. Kylie wants the strawberry sauce with her chocolate and vanilla. All kinds of ice cream and toppings. And as you finish each one, trace over the numbers to show you finished their order. Okay? And you can either just create them as you go and keep them loose to keep playing with them, or you could get a piece of paper, a separate piece of paper, and glue them down as you finish them to show order, or Porter's completed order, Lexi's completed order, Kylie's completed order, and Reagan's completed order. Okay, so that is our activity we're showing today. It's called Order Up. I hope you enjoy completing this.
Hello friends, today we have a fun craft for you to complete with the help of your teacher or caregiver. This is a paper plate pizza. To complete this craft you will need your templates, scissors, glue, and a paper plate. Here's what you'll do. So first you'll take your scissors and your templates and you'll cut out your pizza crust, and then you'll cut out whatever toppings you want. Then you'll take your glue and you'll glue them onto your paper plate. So I'm going to go work on Minecraft and I'll show you what it looks like when it's finished. Ta-da! Here's my paper plate pizza. I hope you enjoyed this craft. I can't wait to see what you create. Friends, it's Play-Doh time. Today we are going to make my favorite meal using yellow and black Play-Doh. That looks good. We made black beans and yellow rice. Well done.
Well, it is time to say goodbye. I hope you learned so much about mealtime and healthy foods that you can eat to fuel your body. Remember to have fun with all of your activities and worksheets, and we also love to see your work, so you can send that in for us. From Teacher Brittany and the Home CEO Academy, I hope you have a great day, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.
You could be larger.